Hello everyone, welcome to another episode here on Gorbad Ironclaw. So what am I doing? Well, basically peace between Taliesin and the Pirates of Sartosa. That didn't last long. So that means basically, okay, at least Sartosa is at war with everyone. That's good, and Taliesin still has Clan Scryer, so that's cool. That's cool. I hope no more threats from that area. Because the biggest problem for me is right now how I'm split up, and I might be attacked by all four sides, but at least I'm gonna conquer these middle places, and that should give me the income that I actually need, because there's so many places here. Even if I just build the basic income building, I'm gonna have a ton of good stuff. So yeah, let's go construction costs immediately, or growth. No, corruption is necessary. That's the biggest problem. So I don't have enough money for that, but I guess I will find it. So overall, I'm gonna move this guy. Where am I gonna move him? No, do I move him here, or I'll just move him to the settlement to gain a little bit of public order. I still say public order. It's control. I know, but you know, I still say it. And overall here, yeah, I'm pretty sure that this guy... Oh, it's Ungrim again! Yeah, let's retreat a little bit. If he wants to attack me, I really want to be in a better position. And I'm about to. So, you know, all the while conquering these places, that was the right decision, I'm feeling. Because if I was expanding or trying to expand against Ungrim, I'd likely would have bigger problems. Let's see if I can fight this one out. Yeah, it's already a decisive victory. Do I lose anything? No. No, not even Wolf Wars. Okay, yeah. Let's do it. I thought I would have to force them to sally out and attack me, but that was way better. So loot and occupy or just sack. Sack is 33,000, man. And I'm thinking that 33,000 that I can use. Yeah. There we go. You're gonna capture it. Occupy. There we go. And that faction is destroyed. So yeah, I'm gonna demolish this building, because I have that one in Desolation of Nagash. Desolation doesn't have any specific buildings, does it? No. Okay, so that's good. And what else? Do I want the troll building? I don't know. But I want that great halls, but still I'll get that on level 5. So it's going to take some time. So I do have to start worrying about landmarks in some places. So yeah, let's get Raider, Ironheart. I really don't want to have to spend too much gold here. Because it counts as movement. Oh, yeah. So now I cannot go. Oh, that sucks. Because I wanted to attack and then immediately just leave the location with underground movement, but I couldn't. Do I get the weapon strength? Yeah, I guess so. And then some training. Why not? Yeah, I need the training for this guy. And you're gonna get replenished and, well, Spirit Leech and Soul Blight. Yeah, why not? That was a lot of levels for him. Okay, so that's cool. And I think that second army is going to stay here. The spider army is going to go over to Black Crag to get the better spiders. This guy is going to hold on. I think so. I think he's going to hold on. Man, I hate... It's exactly when I have everything on cooldown. That sucks. That's bad. That's really bad for me. Okay, so... It states Valiant Defeat. I doubt it. I don't doubt that I can lose some units. But the main idea here is going to be not to lose main units. If I lose, for instance, the Ogre Mercenaries, it's fine. Because it's not like they're important. The Doomseekers actually have the Journey's End, so I'm gonna have to use my arrows on them. So I have 4 archer units, let's say, or missile units against those Doomseekers. I'll need to try and create some diversions here. Let's see if it works. So this is not a battle that I would recommend a beginner to do. I do have some high ground, so I'm positioning, you know, Black Orcs there, and the archers on the high ground. That should help. So my purpose here is to envelop and force some units to go and try to counter those cavalry units. My reinforcements are just going to arrive and attack anything that I can. My flyer is going to go, you know, my wyvern is going to go against the bomber unit. But the biggest threat are those goblin hewers. I cannot let them shoot on my black orcs. That's essential. It's like I said many times, it's essential that you guys know what are the strengths of the enemy army. Sure, the Doomseekers are dangerous. Sure, the Ironbreakers, they don't break easily, and their missile units are good. But then Ungrim is a beast. But those Goblin Hewers, if those Grudge Hewers, I mean, if they reach. If these weapons reach the front line, I'm toast. And I don't have artillery to counter them in the beginning. So, I actually already am sending some units here, and that's good. You know, just thwarting, preventing the enemy to be cohesive. Oh, he's attacking actually with the... Man, I forgot the name. But yeah, Doom Seekers here. They're just getting hammered down by my missiles, hopefully to half health each, so that my black orcs can do short work of them. And yeah, that was as best as I could do. Hopefully they'll start dying. And yeah, this is what I have to stop, because those units, you're gonna see how quickly, look at that, black orc is almost completely destroyed compared to the others. See, that was just the work, and I'm retreating it because there's no way. Don't let those artillery units attack you. And yes, I know these are slayers, and I'm attacking with orc boar big guns, but there's nothing else that can reach them to stop them firing. So I have to. And at least what it does is forces them into melee. He's bombarding me there with the gyro bombers. I need to send my Lord against them. But at least the enemy missiles are kind of thwarted, you know? And I'm using now my Wog. So yeah, I'm sending very cheap units against the Goblin Hewers. Yep. That's cool. And now the plan has worked. And now it's all about surviving with every single unit. So I'm going to remove this black orc from here, and I'll have 2 units of black orcs fighting Ungrim. That's perfect. I'm going to give him some abilities to survive better. There are some Doomseekers there, but they're going to die very soon. Yeah. And then it's all about debuffing Ungrim. I'm going to cast a lot of Spirit Leech on him. It doesn't do too much damage, but at least it keeps going down and down and down, you know? And yeah. There's a unit of Ironbreakers there, and there's several of Ironbreakers as you see in the middle. So that was perfect. I managed to, with those cavalry units, just thwart the enemy movement, which is exactly what you want in these circumstances. So yeah, I'm even charging some Ironbreakers here because they were moving. So yeah, do that. And now they charge from the back, which is good. And I'm using my goblin throwers, the bolt ones, the bolt throwers from the new ones to attack the Ironbreakers. Why not? I mean, we don't have any other targets for those units, so might as well just attack that. And while it may seem that the dwarves are causing a lot of damage, I still see, even with the chariots, they have like 3 or 4 units, so they only suffered health issues, which is good. This guy is under attack by the bombers, and I didn't realize it. You know, as I was checking the battle, I thought I clicked on the bombers, and I didn't. Gotta be careful with that. Ungrim yeah, he's noticing the issue of fighting armored piercing units because, yep, I gave them a lot of buffs. I think I'm using the Mumbo Jumbo chant, which is interesting too. And I'm just using some archers here. All that I want is to keep them busy so that they don't reinforce Ungrim while I deal with him. And you can see the Spirit Leech. Man, that's a lot of black orcs dead. But still, yeah, Ungrim is going to die there. Definitely. And I think at this point I'm like, oh yeah, I have the Mumbo Jumbo, the chant, and I'm gonna approach him. So my orc war boss was almost killed there. That's when I noticed and I sent him away and I was like, no. I'm considering here removing the black orcs and just letting everyone fire. But then I remembered the Mumbo Jumbo chant. So yeah, Ungrim has 2,246 health. That's a lot. That's still enough, but now I'm gonna dance and a Spirit Leech, and let's see how quickly that leaves, because I'm gonna cast a lot of stuff. So yep, they're dancing, and Ungrim's actually is lowering, 91. That's a lot of damage. That's almost trolls hitting. I mean, look at the health of Ungrim going down. That is actually crazy. Not even, and he has the ward save. If he didn't have 40% ward save, he'd be dead by now. Like, look at how fast it goes. That's excellent, actually. Really good, really nice. So yeah, later on, with all the buffs, I'm pretty sure that a unit of Black Orcs can definitely do it alone. And the best thing is I think I survived everything. So, let's see. I'm gonna pursue, of course. Always chase. I have a video explaining why and showcasing how it works. So yeah, always give chase. And what do you get? See, I lost no units, no full units, except like a goblin in the Wog army, which doesn't really bother me. Yep, not a lot of damage actually done. Everyone did their share, That's a good one. These guys still did nicely. They went over for the Goblin Hewers and the other units. You can see the Goblin Hewers on his side did a lot of damage. So did Ungrim, but of course, yeah. Do I take the Treasury? I think at this point I do take the Treasury. I would like to ensure that I have a lot of money to get all the buildings, to get everything done. Yep. So it would be excellent if I could get this, but I mean, the garrison is full, so I cannot. And I don't have everything here. I would love to have that. Not the bonus. The bonus was large, would be nice. Oh, hold on. I can get hard leads. Is this the one? No, where? Yeah! That's perfect. And smash them faster. That's crazy good. That means most of these units now are much better. Especially the Black Orcs, but yeah. So that's a nice progression. And yeah, that's quite a nice progress. Let me see what I can get for this guy. Remember, this guy is going to leave this army. He's going to go for another army, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Tajikiza, why not? So overall, the biggest issue here is that I have these available now. And I didn't have for the fight, so you can imagine, because heavy metal marching, I mean, that extra armor really helps. And I still didn't have the red line skills, and I still don't have the research. So, I mean, it's the scrap that is actually helping out in a little bit of red line, Because all those Black Orcs, with everything, trust me, they'll demolish anything that the enemy would bring up. And I do think that the scrap is really good, but it can mean that you only have like maybe 2 to 3 armies with full scrap, So I think there should be a few more bonuses to scrap, maybe with one of the edicts, would give you some extra scrap, because then you'll have some benefits from that. Okay, I get to do this one. And yeah, I'm continuing with the plan. Colonizing, colonizing, colonizing. This seems like colonization here. Great game, by the way. If you never played Colonization, definitely do it. Even if it is the 1994 edition, I'll have to showcase some of those old games. I'm an old dude, so I'll have to show some of those old games and tell you why I like them. I could use those, but really, I'm not in any threat here. Yeah, let's get this, let's get that. I'm just getting anything that I can get money for. I know that my black orc needs to go over there. Yeah. This is turn 67 and only Gorbad really has its kind of like late game army. Everyone else still is not having. So I know that I'm going to need black orcs. That's always a thing. Let me get some giants. Yeah, why not? I'm thinking the Black Orc Giants artillery unit, artillery army should be nice. You know? And here we go. You're gonna go over there, and you're... Oh, hang on. You're gonna give some units. You're gonna receive some units, actually. So, because I'm gonna want 3... So let me see, 2 Ragnarok spiders, flingers. I need 3, maybe 4. 3 at least. Maybe I could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a little bit too much. But I think it's fine. Yeah. I think it's fine. 3 units of Ragnarok flingers. Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be nice. And this guy already, the benefit is that this guy actually has a decent army, you know, to fight here. And very quickly this is going to become red, which is perfect for me. So yeah, overall everything going right, going well, don't have a lot of money, gonna get construction cost reduction, which is always nice. Then I'm thinking on getting some more units develop. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, there's yet another one. I'm glad I actually didn't go for to keep Mount Guma. That would be impossible. You know, I would be retreating right now and cursing myself because I was like, oh, I shouldn't have gone there. And actually, the strategy is way simpler. You know, just keep those guys busy and like a source of scrap and nice battles while I invade these badlands. I'll have to backstab Khorne once I can and destroy them. That won't be easy, and that'll be on the next episode. So I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.